Having wanted something really personal for the cabin, I built this log bed frame with just hand tools and trees harvested from the property. Follow along to see the steps I went through and the tools I used to make it. The trees I used were white spruce. I peeled the bark and left them to dry for about 6 months. This good sharp draw knife is going to get a lot of use in this project. Having wanted to stay with using just hand tools, this crosscut saw is going to get a lot of use as well. Another really important tool in this project is the shave horse or the foot vise. While in a seated position, you use the power from your legs and your feet to lock your work in place. I'll be using the tenon and mortise method to connect all the pieces of this bed frame together. With the use of the draw knife and the foot vise, the end of the log is shaped to a bit of a cone. The cone is then fitted inside of the round hole into the post. This does take some practice and will never be perfect, but you do have the opportunity to get things really close. With most of the carving already completed now, I start laying everything out on the floor. This is the footboard. This is going to be a queen size bed, so I needed to space things out approximately 60 inches in between the two posts. This also gives me an idea of how deep the mortise needs to be. These mortise and tenon joints give a great look, and with a little bit of wood glue are very, very strong. At this point, I'm starting to prep for the side rails and prepping for the pillow stops. With everything assembled now, I'm going to give the headboard and the footboard a few days to let the glue and everything set up. Now that I'm back at it, I've laid out the steel bed frame on the inside and then starting to assemble those side rails that we talked about earlier. The whole design is really starting to come together now, and some strength being built back into the frame. My side rails weren't working out according to plan, but once I decided to use these rail mounting brackets, this worked out really, really well and added a lot more strength to the bed frame. It's nice, clean appearance, and everything locks in really, really solid. With the frame fully assembled, I'm going to do several coats of Varathane, sanding in between them to get rid of all those rough edges. Once all that is completely dry, I'll knock it all apart and get ready to transport it down to the cabin. Well, here it is in the cabin bedroom. I'm so happy the way this thing turned out. If I had to do it all over again, there might be a few changes to make, but overall, I'm completely satisfied with the way this looks. With the addition of some cabin-themed linens, this thing looks great. This was a really fun project. So much, in fact, I think I'm going to build another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.